Never have sex without going to the clinic together to get tested for all sexually transmitted diseases. I mean, never. Please and thank you.
So men and women check out of relationships completely differently. And usually the way that the woman leaves a man is much more harsh than how the man leaves the woman. So for the man can do either one of two things. He'll either come to the woman and say, I need space. I need some time to find myself. I need some time to get to know myself, to figure things out. Or he may just be bold and say, I just want to date other people, ending the relationship. At this point, the man typically already has his new supply waiting on the back burner. Either he's already tasted the goods or experienced the goods and he feels like, man, I like it here and this is my new dopamine supply and I'm going to move on to this new girl. Or he's still in the chase phase, the challenge phase, where the girl who's around, who typically already knows about the girl that he's with, knows everything about her, how bad she is and why he can't be in a relationship, because more than likely he's painted a horrible picture about the woman that he's with. And so this new supply that's waiting on the back burner is putting the pressure on him, right? If they haven't slept together yet, she's putting the pressure on him. Well, you got to break up with her. Well, you can't post pictures with her. Well, if you're really done, you got to show me that you're done. And the man is usually like literally in the twilight zone, hungry to sample this new experience with this woman that has got him all excited, that he will do the most thoughtless and insane things. Another thing that a man will do, he'll stay in a relationship. He'll stay in a situation already mentally checked out, oftentimes physically checked out. And by physically, I mean he's already sleeping with other women. Mentally, how it looks when he checks out is he's extremely irritated with the girl that he's with. He's irritated by the things that she says. He's irritated by the things that she does. You can see the grimace in his face when she talks. He just doesn't like her anymore. He just isn't excited anymore. He doesn't feel that pull for emotion and love anymore with this woman. He'll start to judge her and talk about her and complain about everything that she does. He'll have limited time for her. He'll hardly call her on the phone, hardly check in, take days to text back. If they're, not living together, he'll be very distant and she will always be the problem. And what this man will do to his woman, he will provoke her into craziness, right? He will act a complete fool, all covertly, all very passively, right? He will get her so anxious where she's sending crazy text messages, these long paragraphs. She's calling crazy. She's possessive. She's just overwhelmed because she doesn't understand what's going on. And what he'll do, he'll take that as evidence. And he'll bring it to his friends. He'll bring it to the group chat. He'll even bring it to the new supply and say, look, she's crazy. This is why I can't be with her. Now he's the victim. Because what happens, women, the onset of an issue, our intuition kicks in and we're like, what's going on? What happened? Why the change? Why the shift? We notice every single microaggression and 9 times out of 10 we bring it up. What's going on? Why the change? Why are you acting differently? And of course he denies it. Oh, you just going crazy. Oh, you tripping. Oh, you doing too much. Right? He usually blames her. And she second guesses her intuition. Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe I'm doing a little too much. Maybe I should fall back. Maybe I don't trust him. Maybe I should trust him a little more. She ends up blaming herself. He'll text other women. He'll call other women. He'll sleep with other women. He'll take other women shopping. He'll take other women on vacations. He'll do that because in his mind, he'll feel like his girl is not going nowhere. He's already taken her for granted. And at this point, this man is already checked out. There is really no bringing him back, especially when he starts to devalue the woman to that point. Now, what a woman does when she is checked out of a relationship, she asks her questions. She does her investigation. She tries to put 2 and 2 together. She goes through her anxious phase of fighting and trying to get to the bottom of it, trying to get to the root of it. But after a while, she stops. She's no longer concerned about what he's doing. She's no longer concerned about the things that he's saying not adding up. She's no longer concerned about where he's at, what he's posting, who he's with, how much time he spends with her, whether they're going out or not. She refrains from saying things because she knows that she's going to be judged because he's already irritated by her. She keeps herself at a distance because she knows that he's going to talk about her body. He's going to compare her. She already knows what she's going to get, so she stays away. She moves further and further and further away, and at this point, she's coming up with her plan. She's coming up with her exit. And 9 times out of 10, she's not exiting to leave the relationship to go to another man. She's just leaving to go and find herself. She realizes that she's in a situation that is detrimental to her being. So she doesn't say anything. And she silently and slowly walks away. That's when you know she's checked out. And at this point, when the man realizes that she's gone, he will fight to get her back. But there's no turning back. Because at this point, she's already disgusted with him. Disgusted with his actions. She doesn't love him anymore. And she's able to walk away with a clear head. However, after the breakup, she does go through the motions of needing therapy. Because what happens is that she blames herself. What was wrong with me? Why wasn't I good enough? What did I do wrong? How could I have been better? How come I didn't see the signs? And what ends up happening with the man when this woman silently walks away is that he is traumatized for years. How this manifests is in him sleeping with multiple women over and over and over and over and over again, trying to find a replacement, trying to get that same feeling that he got from the woman that walked away. Or what he'll do, he'll immediately get married to someone he will never love, someone he will never value, someone he will never see in the same light as that woman that left him, all because he's codependent and he just needs someone there.
You ask, what's the difference in a man and a boy? Well, a man is going to call you and invite you out. A boy is going to text you, good morning, beautiful, hello, gorgeous, what you doing? A man is going to take you to dinner and pay for it. A boy is going to ask what you're cooking. Can I come over? A man is going to take you to get your tire fixed and pay for it. A boy is going to tell you you need to get your tire fixed. A man is going to buy you something very special for your birthday. A boy is going to disappear and call you after your birthday. A man is going to be impressed by your education and your personal accomplishments. A boy is going to be intimidated by your education and your personal accomplishments. A man is going to raise his kid, take care of his kid, spend quality time with his kid. A boy is going to get you pregnant and abandon you and the kid. A man wants a relationship that leads to marriage and family. A boy wants a situationship that leads to nothing. A man is going to date you, propose to you, and then marry you. A boy is going to shack up with you and play house with you. A man is going to be very clear in his communication when it comes to you. A boy is going to play head games with you, mislead you, and confuse you. And then you ask, what's the difference between a man and a boy? Everything. Choose wisely. And remember, I told you.